This is Disneyland News Today. I'm Tom Corliss, and here now are the top Disneyland resort stories for June 8th of 2023. For a limited time, California residents can visit the Disneyland Resort's theme parks for as little as $83 per day with the purchase of a 3-day, 1 park per day ticket. Options include the following. There's a 3-day, Monday to Thursday, 1 park per day ticket, which is $249. That's $83 a day. It's not valid for admissions Fridays to Sundays, as you might have guessed. The 3-day, Monday to Sunday ticket, it's 1 park per day. It's $299. It's $100 a day. No blockout dates apply to that. If you choose to take advantage of this offer after purchasing a ticket, visit 3 times from June 12th through September 28th. This visit is subject to theme park reservation availability as well, which is not guaranteed with purchase. Monday to Thursday tickets are also subject to weekend blockout dates, again, as you might imagine. But these are things they have to say because people will get to the gate and then wonder why they can't get in. Park guests at Disneyland may now snap a photo with Louis the alligator in anticipation of Tiana's Bayou adventure, the new attraction replacing Splash Mountain. The image is attached to the construction walls that surround the now permanently closed Flume Ride attraction. Louis plays his trumpet and invites guests to come join the party. And whimsical musical notes and a Bayou backdrop fill the rest of the scene. Several floating instruments, including a drum, a trombone, and a tambourine, are available for guests to snap a picture with, and a purple and green parasol is depicted for photo poses as well. It's a Mardi Gras parade. And various sparkles and dots decorate the music notes in pale green, yellow, and purple. And along the construction walls, a newspaper-style ad is also posted reading, "Louis is on his way to the party. Join the parade by posing in front of the umbrella or an instrument for a photo." And a cast member is ready to take your picture in front of the display. Very cute. A corner of Fantasyland at Disneyland has gone dark as 3 iconic attractions, being Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan's Flight, and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, are all closed for refurbishment this month. With their refurb efforts kicking off this week, walls and scaffolding have gone up around the area. Walls are up around the large eastern show building of Fantasyland at Disneyland, and given that Peter Pan's Flight will be closed through June 29th, longer than the other 2, there's a bit more in place. The attraction has its own separate signage as well as scaffolds up out front. Walls are not currently up around Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, despite it also being closed. Cast members were in place with a pin trading board and some games instead of the attraction operating. And over at Alice in Wonderland, it's the same story. And although part of that queue remains exposed, cast members stand guard outside to give guests the bad news. The attraction's marquee, though, is outside of the walls. Guests can also spot the Cheshire Cat in the rockwork to the side. He is exposed as well. Of course, Alice in Wonderland and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride will be closed through June 16th, so guests only have a few days until they can experience these attractions again. The audio system crashed during a recent performance of the Magic Happens parade at Disneyland Park, leaving parts of the parade without sound. At the 6:30 p.m. Magic Happens parade, the audio noticeably crashed, leaving cast members scrambling to get it fixed last Wednesday. Once the frozen float passed through the end gate near It's a Small World, the audio completely cut out. This left the finale in almost complete silence other than the music that is projected from other floats, which isn't exceptionally loud. The video excerpt you're looking at now from the event helps illustrate how these complications impacted the experience as parade support attempted to remedy the issue by turning the volume all the way up on the float speakers, although ultimately that did not help. The parade finished in complete silence and the performers were forced to abandon the choreography and revert to just walking and waving instead. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part is their services are 100% free. So head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and the team will design your next magical vacation from the Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. Construction walls have come down in CenTOONial Park in Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland. However, there's no major changes apparent at first glance. The only noticeable difference is in the light green rubber flooring surrounding the tree you're looking at. That's the Dreaming Tree. It also appears to be a new star-shaped pattern. The new rubber flooring is slightly softer than the previous flooring. It's unclear why this change was made, if maybe something was wrong with the other flooring or it wasn't soft enough for children to fall on, or what the case may be, but this is the latest in a long line of changes that have needed to be made in the very much still unfinished Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland. Magic Key holders who join D23 on either the Gold or Gold Duo levels will receive an El Capitan film commemorative postcard set when signing up for a new membership. According to the D23 website, new Gold or Gold Duo members will receive a set of the postcard prints with several printed posters inspired by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the queue of that attraction in Toontown. The movie poster artwork includes Miska Muska, the absent-minded Professor Von Drake, the Scroogiest Millionaire, Mickey, I Shrunk the Nieces, Goofy Friday, and Toonsies. Each of these are fictional films based off of Disney classics. And man, do I need that Scroogiest Millionaire postcard. But I'm already a D23 member, so I can't get it. It's really unfair. Either way, a promotional code is required during checkout in order to receive the postcard prints, so make sure you include D23 Magic 23 when you purchase your membership. I'm going to have to go on eBay. I'm sure someone will resell these at some point. Probably all the people that have no idea what the Happiest Millionaire is, which is probably everyone but me. If you've seen The Happiest Millionaire, please go in the comments and tell me to reaffirm my faith in mankind. Let me know. Move on. We spotted a new dessert bowl, a souvenir celebrating Disney 100 Years of Wonder and the Jungle Cruise attraction at Disneyland. The Jungle Cruise dessert bowl is $25.49. It's a new version of a previously released bowl that was in the regular Jungle Cruise boat colors. The item is available for purchase at the Tropical Hideaway in Adventureland at Disneyland Park. And the world-famous Jungle Cruise boat gets a platinum makeover for the CenTOONial festivities. Decked out in the celebration's palette of purple and silver, a Disney 100 logo also sits atop the ship's awning. And serving a Dole Whip comes with the purchase. If you need to add a bit of extra outer space touch to your milk experience while you're on Batuu, look no further than the new Milk Orb Sipper we found at the milk stand in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The Milk Orb Sipper is $22.49. The Sipper comes with a look very fitting of Star Wars and Batuu. It comprises of two orbs held together by a rusted metal fitting. Of course, it's not real metal, it just looks metal, but it's plastic. It sits within a containment unit made up of 4 pillars and bounded by 2 rings on the top and middle. These sippers are designed to look like the containers that may be hanging from the milk stand itself, but also those containers that are sort of standing in the middle that bubble every once in a while. It looks a little bit like those too. Your sipper also comes with a separate cup of blue or green milk, which you can then add separately. Only if you want to wash out this sipper, though, I'll warn you. It also has a strap that at least looks like faux leather. Symbols of banthas and thalasirens, sources of blue and green milk in universe respectively, dot the strap along with the Arabesh text for the Bubawamba family farms. The aforementioned Bubawamba is the one who first began selling the milk to travelers at Black Spire Outpost. The strap attached to the top of the sipper and the top portion also unscrews, and a plastic hatch also ensures your liquids won't fall out, and a straw is included. To keep it stable, there are foam pads on the legs. And for those wondering, the 2 chambers are connected and do disassemble for easy cleaning, though. And once you add your choice of blue or green milk, things will look like this. The center lights up, so it looks like something is processing inside. That being said, the light doesn't really shine through the milk so much, but if you put in a more translucent liquid, it actually looks pretty cool. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make the show happen every week. A new Toy Story-inspired Pizza Planet sipper is now available at the Alien Pizza Planet in Tomorrowland at Disneyland. The Alien Pizza Planet Thermo Sipper is $15.99. It has images of the little green men from the Toy Story movies and pieces of pizza being chosen by the claw. The aliens are looking up at the pizza with delight. The sipper comes with a convenient carrying handle, making it easy to take your drink on the go. And on the side of the cup, there's a picture of a rocket taking off from the planet and an alien flying around in a little saucer. The phrase, "Ooh, pizza," is printed on the side of the cup as well. And this is in reference to the aliens, of course, saying, "Ooh," in the movie. It's in the movie. Look it up, kids. The Alien Pizza Planet logo is also featured on the cup, and the lid for the sipper is red and has a bendable plastic straw that can be easily stowed. The interior of the cup is plastic and red, as well as you might have guessed, and includes your choice of a fountain beverage with purchase. A new Disney 100 Buzz Lightyear straw clip has landed at Disneyland Resort. It's $8.50. The new straw clip comes with a clear plastic silly straw, and a small Buzz Lightyear figure is hanging from a removable black clip on the straw's loop. Buzz Lightyear has his left hand extended into the air, and his left knee is raised as if he is going to blast off to infinity and beyond. On the bottom of Buzz's right space boot, it has Andy's name inscribed on it. That's great, because I hate, what's her name, Bonnie? I don't like Bonnie. Bonnie's mean. You can find these You can find these at various locations, including Alien Pizza Planet, Royal Street Veranda, and the Corn Dog Castle, my personal favorite. Love the kingdom of corn dogs. According to Mice Chat, the Disneyland Resort is currently testing out the audio-animatronic resembling Baby Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. You may remember several months ago, maybe even years ago at this point, we showed a preview of this from the R&D department of Walt Disney Imagineering, this robot in action. Well, now they're actually letting guests interact with it at Disney California Adventure. Supposedly, lucky families were invited to jam out with Groot over at the Disney Junior stage in Hollywoodland. Again, you had to be picked to have this experience, but it's very cool to know that Groot is getting to meet guests now, and maybe, just maybe in the future, he'll get to meet more of us. Disney has teased their annual Halfway to the Holidays celebration this week, which means we should be getting announcements about the holiday offerings at both the Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts very soon. Halfway to the Holidays is from June 13th through the 15th, featuring limited time treats at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. And during these dates, Disney will give you a taste of the season with announcements. It is expected that Disney will probably make announcements regarding the Festival of the Holidays at Disney California Adventure during this time. Also during this time, you can enjoy some special treats at the parks, including at the Cozy Cone Motel #1. You'll get, from June 13th through the 15th, you can get an eggnog slush with rum chata topped with whipped cream and sprinkles. At the Pacific Wharf Cafe at DCA, you'll find the Mickey gingerbread cookie. And at the Downtown Disney District at Kayla's Cakes, there's a gingerbread man macaron, which is gingerbread man printed macaron with gingerbread buttercream. Work on the Downtown Disney District's overhaul at Disneyland Resort is now anticipated to be completed by Thanksgiving of 2024. Construction, of course, is now underway on the lot formerly belonging to the AMC Theater. There's various other construction going on throughout the area as well. They have finally gone vertical on the construction in that space, but it has been empty for several years now. As you may remember, back in 2018, they knocked down the AMC Theater. That was in preparation for a new Disneyland Resort hotel. That didn't happen, and then they eventually announced plans to redo the Downtown Disney District, and now they are in the middle of that. Disneyland Resort President Ken Patrick spoke of an 18-month timetable, indicating that Downtown Disney District construction again will be completed in late 2024, just before Thanksgiving. Demolition of the Downtown Disney AMC Theater, Starbucks West, Earl of Sandwich, and other nearby Downtown Disney businesses began last February, and since then, the lot has remained empty. And of course, we've already heard plenty about what will be coming to the new Downtown Disney, such as the award-winning Din Tai Fung, which serves Chinese food, including bao wontons and more. And other outlets on the way include the beloved Porto's, the bakery, and a new permanent home for the Earl of Sandwich. Elemental Connection, a new pre-show inspired by Pixar's Elemental, debuted ahead of World of Color 1 at California Adventure. The idea of special tags to World of Color is nothing new, as in fact, in the first year of the show in 2010, they ran the Tron Core, as it was called. It was a Tron Legacy tag that celebrated the release of that film. And man, does that make me feel old that that was that long ago. Either way, you could watch the full video of the Elemental Connection pre-show right here on our YouTube channel. We spotted several new changes to the Pacific Wharf area as it's reimagined into San Fransokyo Square at California Adventure. A new mural has been painted over the restrooms, advancing the space towards its eventual finished product. The new mural is positioned on the face of the restroom building between the two entrances. Pictured in the artwork is the San Fransokyo Gate Bridge alongside a sunset, kites, birds, and stylized water graphics, which are very reminiscent of Japanese art styles. And two clouds float between the bridge. Plenty of work is still being done around the Pacific Wharf Cafe as scrim and construction walls surround the space, similar to our report from previous weeks. Despite all of the construction walls and scrim, it is still open to guests. Meanwhile, the Pacific Wharf Distribution Company beverage and snack cart is behind construction walls. That is being removed. That will be the home of the Baymax meet and greet when this project is completed. That being said, there is no date as to when this project is expected to be completed other than this summer. For the absolute latest Disneyland news, head on over to DisneylandNewsToday.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure you hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of DLNT. And for DLNT, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news